Hi guys, welcome back to my humble workshop. In today's video, I'm going to unpack two new guitars that I've recently received. Usually I buy old guitars or parts of guitars, some broken pieces, but this time I received a present from a friend of mine who started following me on my channel and then sent me a letter that, oh, I'm glad to know that you started guitar restoration projects. And he said that he'd bought a number of guitars. He wanted to restore them himself, but then he realized it's really hard and it takes time. It's a dusty, dirty process. And then he decided to uh, present the guitars to me. Thank you very much, Alexei, for sending me these two instruments. I haven't seen them yet. This is the first time I'm going to unbox these two guitars, and then we will decide what to do with these instruments. My scissors. Very old Russian 7-string guitar. Extremely rusty machine heads. With no frets. He must have started restoring this guitar already. The bridge looks new. I think someone replaced it already. A very old label here. It's written, it's very hard to read. This is USSR. Yeah, really hard to understand. Moscow. It's made in Moscow. And let's take a look at the other instrument. Yeah, another 7-string guitar. This one is in better conditions. This neck seems to have been painted already. Some chipped off pieces in its fretboard. The frets have been removed. It goes with its original bridge. No label at all, but it's very much the same like the previous one. But I think this guitar was produced later, maybe 30-40 years later. This guitar comes from early 20th century. I think it was produced somewhere based on its binding, it's very old. It was produced somewhere in 1930s, 40s, somewhere there. But this one is probably from 70s. The binding here is simplified. Its back is just a piece of plywood. It's flat. Here it's like it should be in good guitars. Let's now try and measure its scale length. Fret number 12 and the 0 fret 30. So the scale length is 60 centimeters. And oh, 31. Somebody who glued this new bridge didn't know anything about the guitar's scale length. Well, I have to tear it off anyway. I think it needs heating, but someone who glued it here didn't know where to glue it. It's possible he didn't know how to glue it as well, so maybe it will be easily turned without heating. Yeah, I think it will come off easily. Yeah. Let's protect this soundboard. It's a risk of chipping off some pieces of a soundboard, so it's better to try to tear it off very carefully, trying to do it from different sides. I wonder if there are screws hidden under this ornamental board. Oh, the sound hole is so small I can't put my hand into it. Alright, let's take off its neck first, and then I probably will be able to put in my hand. I'm holding a nut with my left hand and trying to undo this bolt. And then, oh, here is a nut. Here is the bolt. Look at the machine heads. They're so rusty, extremely rusty. And they are fixed here with nails, not screws. Very interesting approach. Look at this. It seems like the buttons are made of metal. Or is it paint? Oh no, it's rust. It's rust, and they're really made of metal. Very interesting. Usually buttons are made of plastic. In old guitars, they used to be made of wood, and here they are made of steel or something. Interesting. nails, 2 screws on the sides, and nails here. Someone streamlined the guitar making process. There are so many stupid decisions in Soviet guitars. I wonder what type of wood this is. It's quite light. It looks like it's spruce. Have you ever seen guitar necks made of spruce? Very light, and it looks like spruce here. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know, are there any museums in the world that needs the most weird, the most bizarre solutions in guitar making? I'm willing to present this neck to such a museum. I think Taylor Martin guitar makers will be surprised a lot. Well, let's now finish our process with this. No screws, it's flat there. So let's now tear it off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh look! Its original bridge was absolutely different, with pins like this. Very interesting. Is it rosewood? No, it's, I noticed that modern Chinese bridges, they're quite cheap and they look like rosewood, but it's something soft. Like I can scratch it easily. Something soft, but it's painted with stain or something that goes deep into this material. I think it's something like linden. Don't know. Very soft wood, but looks beautiful. Looks like rosewood. So let's see what we have with this bracing. 1, 2. Very simple bracing, just 3 braces that are parallel to each other. Well, I want to save its binding. I'm now going to carefully cut it open by this seam. Let's tidy up a little bit. My small saw. The binding is so dry, some pieces are popping off. One nearly got into my eye. I had to put glasses on. Yeah, that's it, I think. Correct bracing. By the way, its bracing is made of pine, not spruce. When cutting it, I felt pine smell. But the soundboard is made of spruce. Not high quality spruce, but anyway, it's very old. I think it will sound very well. I'll remove these braces and make something new. You know, I'm thinking of making this kind of parlor guitar. I have a narrow neck from a Chinese guitar. I'll probably use it instead of this weird neck with a spruce fretboard. A very odd thing. So, and maybe I'll use kind of V-style bracing. Some Taylor guitars are made with this bracing. It will go like this, one brace here, and two additional short ones from each side. And I like this old binding. I'll definitely use this soundboard. It's valuable to me. So, oh, we have a piece of history in here. This toothpick is mine. I dropped it in here, but all other stuff is like used to be here. Let's take a look. Oh, a dead spider. Sorry, spider, for disturbing you. I opened your grave. Now you will. I'll bury you in a different one here. Okay. Oh, some cocoons. Where are the insects? Came out from an old piece of book or something. Масленица у других народов. Масленица is like, it's a kind of very old Slavic holiday, like this spring coming celebration. People burn like a winter effigy or something. And it's written that like in Scotland there used to be the same holiday, and it's written about their rites, like they use oats and put it into a stove, burn it. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, a cigarette butt, and it's stuck here. You know, I often find cigarette butts or something, some rubbish in old guitars, and they seem to be glued in here. You may think that someone was like smoking and then put it into their guitar. I think it's been put in here in the factory. Сельхозстройпроект. You know, especially it happened with very old guitars. And I would put it down to the history of how Soviet Union industry was born. You know, there was a shortage of workers in big cities, in new factories, and they lured peasants, like village people, to work for such factories, and the quality of their work was shoddy. That's why we see such things. A very poor quality guitar with this shoddy made braces. It's not, nothing is straight here. But anyway, it's a part of our history. I wonder what year this is. Moskva, sельхозстрой. It's interesting that sельхоз is like husbandry, and I wonder why. What does it have to do with guitar building? But anyway, in early Soviet history, it was all right, maybe. So, guys, I think it's enough for now. You've just seen a very interesting guitar. I haven't made my mind yet what to do with it, but I'll definitely do something interesting. I'll probably make a kind of old-fashioned parlor guitar. For now, let's wave goodbye to each other. See you later, guys. Take care. Incidentally, I've just opened the second guitar, and look what I found here. And this is not a repair. No signs of this brace being reglued. It came from the factory, made in this way. That is about the manufacturing quality of such guitars, like industrial culture. What would you say about these pieces of glue? And here it's nice. Город Медынь, Medin city. I've never heard about this factory at all. Here we have something like, I don't know, toilet paper.